Hi guys! It's been kind of a weird time being in quarantine, so I decided to look through my sketchbooks. And I found one that I thought was appropriate for this time. The more I thought about the project, the more I thought that it needed to be a glass house, and that it needed to be on top of her head, not just her torso. So I altered the design and came up with this. There's two things in the sculpture that I'll be focusing on this video. One is her hair, and two is her house.
Something you may not be aware of is that because polymer clay cures at such a low temperature, you can embed raw wool into your clay and it will not burn. As long as the wool is not touching any of the elements or the inside walls of the oven, you'll be okay. I've done it quite a few times and never had any problems. Make sure that you're using wool and not synthetics. What you're going to want to do is have your clay scalp already put in. I like to use the color of the hair that it's going to be so that if there is any spots that are missing, you won't be seeing a stark flesh tone scalp. You'll be seeing the color of the hair that it's going to be. So I'm using a base of pink. I'm going to make little holes into the scalp and take little chunks of raw wool, and in the middle I'm going to stick that into the hole, cover it up, make sure that it's kind of going to be sealed in there once it bakes. You don't really need a lot of base on there, and you don't have to put the amount of hair that you want in the end, because after it's baked, that's when you can go in with your needle felt needle and add more volume, more hair, as big as you want to go. I like it really big. You can't use just a regular straight needle. You need to use a needle felt needle. Needle felt needles are different because they have little notches taken out of them to grab the fibers of the wool and mat it together. Now this was a bit of a challenging part, was to figure out the structure of the house. I knew I was going to be using laminate paper that I would put through the laminating machine so that it would be double the thickness. But I had to figure out the pattern specifically for the sculpture. So first I did the sculpture, then I did the pattern for the house. So my drawing was quite lovely there, but I realized that the face was taking up too much space. So I had to bring the porch down, and the porch was going to get cut out in that area and glued on. So I had to make sure I had tabs also onto the roof too. So that was going to be where the glue is going, and it's going to glue onto the roof. So once I had the pattern down, I could take the laminate and trace it out and cut it out. For the edges, where I wanted things folded, I took a beveling tool and I scored it so that it would fold properly. Used embroidery floss to make the laces for the shoes. I used doll eyelashes and glued those on and trimmed them up. Now the nylons I did again. If you want to learn how to make nylons like this, you can follow the link to my tutorial on making nylons. To get the house on her, I made 2 holes on either side for her arms. And from those holes, there's a slit going all the way to the base of the house. That way you can slip the house over top of her head, down onto her arms, and the laminate paper rests on her arms